Hello and welcome to Guided Towards Greatness over at the Energetic Movement Collective. I am so honored that you are here, and I am honored that I get to share little insights and tidbits of my own story in life, to share tools that have worked in my own life to help you to also tap into your infinite possibilities to create a life of more love, abundance, creativity, happiness, joy, enthusiasm, amazing opportunities, all of that. So let's get started. It is 2018, and what better way to start the year with setting intentions. Goals are different than intentions. Intention setting leaves a lot more room for amazing opportunities that we may not have even been able to anticipate or expect to come into our lives. So I have 3 things that everybody should do for 2018 to get your year off right. The first thing that I suggest that everybody does is to create a vision board. And one second. I have my very first vision board right here. This vision board was made in 2012, and I distinctly remember when I made it, what I put at the top seemed impossible. So at the top, I said I wanted to be featured in a magazine on the cover. And at the time, the ideas when I was writing it was, who am I? Who's going to listen to me? Who's ever going to put me on the cover? What do I have to share or give? And why is anybody even going to care? And in 2015, this happened. I got a call and was featured on the cover. So this happened. At the same time, I put that I wanted to win these top awards. And again, who am I and who are we to be able to accomplish such a great task? And that summer, it happened. So this is my first experience with creating a vision board. And since then, I've created a vision notebook. In 2015, I created a vision notebook because I wanted to expand and think bigger. And one of the things that I put in the vision notebook was that I wanted to travel and teach around the world, motivating and inspiring others. And in 2017, I spent the entire year traveling the world. I started the year off in Vietnam, then I went to China, then I went to Italy, then I went back to China, then I went back to Italy, Germany, Slovenia, Moscow, London. Yeah. And so my entire year was full of teaching, inspiring, loving. And the most important thing was that I learned how to love myself a lot more, which is why now I am called to share these stories of mine, share these tools that have worked in my life, so that you can also do these things to create a more abundant and joyful and just amazing life. So part 2 would be to create your I ams. I do my I ams every single day. And the reason I do my I ams every single day is because I really feel like your I am is the energy that you set forth ahead of you for you to eventually step into. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am talented. I am inspiring. I am constantly evolving. I am constantly learning. I am growing. I am a great mother. I am creative. I am abundant. I am, whatever your I am is for you. And the more you do it, the more this version of yourself is going to begin to expand. And these tools then can help you in your own life to be able to constantly tap into your heart center, to constantly be moving and creating and living a more heart-centered life. So then everything around you is being built upon your own personal belief systems, your true authentic voice. Also, this creates an abundance of self-love, self-awareness, and self-compassion as well. And once we increase our own personal self-love, compassion, and to be able to meet ourselves where we are in this moment, it's a constant reminder that where we are in this moment is amazing, and it is exactly where we need to be. And the more that we can meet and greet ourselves and love ourselves, then the more we can meet other people where they are in their life. And once we can develop this connection of compassion and empathy for ourselves, that can then translate into other people, that totally takes away so much judgment. Which judgment is the one thing that I really think starts to suffocate your soul, your voice, your power, all of this kind of stuff. So once we can create a space of self-love for ourselves, the more love we have to give to other people. The more compassion we have for ourselves, the more compassion we have for other people. The more empathy we have and an awareness that we have for ourselves, the more empathy and awareness we have for other people. And then it just opens up this space for more possibilities, more abundance, and to increase your ability to be of service to other people. Your I am also allows you to create the space from which you can create your own world. Now, talking about co-creation, that is going to be a perfect segue to move into your gratitude list. This is another thing I do daily. The more you are thankful for and the more you can be satisfied with who you are, what things you have in your life, then the more the universe can bring those things into your life. And again, I think this is all about increasing love. Love for yourself, love for other people, love for life, seeing the magic and the beauty in the simple things. I am grateful. I am grateful that I have an amazing home. I am grateful that I have the opportunity to talk to a camera and hopefully inspire and empower and expand your scope of thinking a little bit. I am grateful for my journey. I am grateful for all of the things that I get to learn. Every day, I am grateful for my amazing husband. I am grateful for amazing friends. I am grateful for food to eat. I am grateful, and the list goes on and on and on. And once I can really sit down and be able to allow myself to almost simmer in an immense state of gratitude for all of the blessings that I have, then the more things can come into my life. But also, it's not about always creating and getting things. I think it's learning how to be silent, to know that everything you have right now is enough. And I think that's what I really got from this year of my own personal exploration. Is that everything, I was constantly chasing to the next thing to validate my worth, to validate who I was, and to prove myself to the world that I was worthy of these things. And the more I sat with gratitude, the more I realized that the only person that I really had to satisfy was myself, and that I had really everything I needed. I have it, and I have all the answers inside. So that is my hope for you too, is to be able to sit in this gratitude and then let that gratitude bring you into a sense of silence. And then that silence is where you have all of the answers and the knowings that you need to co-create in life. So we're constantly co-creating with the universe. Everything that we think, everything that we feel, everything that we ask for, it is all a signal out to the universe. And it also is a signal to ourselves to let us know if we're aligned, if we're on track with who we are authentically, and if we're kind of veering off track. And we can feel that. We can feel that through illnesses, or we can feel that through, the stresses of life, or, those days that you just feel tired or yucky, anger, resentment, all of those things, which are all good because they all point us in the direction of where we need to go. So your 3 spiritual things for your spiritual cocktail today is your vision board, tapping into the intentions and the feelings of what you want, thinking big, thinking outside of the bubble, thinking more in an expanded way. Also, your I ams again set forth the energy for you to step into, as well as bringing you back into the truth of who you really are and what you're capable of doing. And the third thing is gratitude, your gratitude list. Everything that you are thankful for, all of the blessings that you have in your life. And the more that you can be grateful for what you have, the more the universe can give you more of that. So yeah, good luck. I really encourage you to step onto this path. Try these things for yourself. If you're like me, I listen to a lot of podcasts, inspirational podcasts, read a lot of inspirational books, and it took a lot of courage for me to actually step into this and to practice it. The more you practice it, the more you're going to learn about yourself. Things are going to begin to unfold for you in magical ways. And yeah, it's so worth it. It is so worth it. It is so worth it. So good luck. Feel free to comment below, send me an email, check me out on Facebook, reach out to me if you need support or have any questions. But welcome to the first episode of Guided Toward Greatness over at the Energetic Movement Collective. Namaste.